to the EUROMED Youth Awards en Jordanie. Stephanie speaking and Bernard filming.
EUROMED is an umbrella for all the associations.
I am from Bulgaria.
From France.
From Turkey.
Palestinian from Jerusalem.
Buongiorno.
I'm from Greece.
I'm from Jordan.
Spain, from France, from Italy, and of course.
I used to say that EUROMED Youth Cooperation first is a permanent miracle, and secondly that is also like the mythos of Sisyphus, punished by the Zeus or Jupiter to push the rock on the top of the mountain, and the rock is falling down each time and you have to start again. It was exactly the same situation. Why it's a permanent miracle? Imagine that all the EUROMED Youth Cooperation, at least for me, we started in 2001 with the 11th of September. And each year we had something: terror attacks, war, Gulf War, and recently all these things which we know. And despite, we were able to share values, European values, but also values from that countries, because it's very important to respect the culture and the values of the people, not to come and to say we know what you have to do. So many NGOs from Europe and from the South were willing to continue to cooperate. This is part of what I gained from this after 16 years, EUROMED Youth Cooperation. For me, it's a kind of anniversary also. 1st of August, it will be 16 years exactly, but 15 years of real projects, activities done.
The EUROMED program was adopted in the 3rd chapter of the Barcelona Declaration in 1998, and it started their activity in 4 different phases. The first and the second phase, they were implemented under a centralized manner, where EuroPaid subdelegated DG EAC to carry out the contractual implementation of the grant for the mobility of students. The EUROMED program, in fact, was based at the beginning with the 12 MEDA countries exchanging youth experiences with the 15 member states.
In between, we lost countries in the south. Malta and Cyprus became EU countries, and during EUROMED 3, Turkey was there, but under EUROMED Youth 4, Turkey was no more considered as a MEDA country, and that's why we have now 8 countries.
During the phase 3 and phase 4, the activity were carried out under decentralized manner, where specific units were created in each of the countries in order to be able to manage the grant for the mobility of the young population.
So, as you know, we are closing the phase EUROMED Youth 4, and which means that we had already 1, 2, and 3 in different ways. Not so many of you were existing, sorry, but I mean legal existence related to the program and the first phase, but Lassad was there.
Mon expérience personnelle dans le programme a débuté depuis 2001, c'est-à-dire depuis la première phase du programme EUROMED Jeunesse. J'ai commencé comme participant, comme simple participant au programme. J'ai participé à des sessions de formation organisées par Salto, EUROMED Jeunesse, en 2002, jusqu'à ce que je suis devenu un formateur EUROMED Jeunesse. C'était depuis 2006 en Italie, dans le premier stage de formation totem dans lequel j'ai pris part. Le travail de la jeunesse en Tunisie, c'est un travail pilote. On estime bien avoir plusieurs chances et opportunités d'échange, de coopération internationale, bilatérale, et notamment, j'espère bien qu'après la fin du programme EUROMED Jeunesse en juin 2016, on a comme opportunité jusqu'à 2020, bien évidemment, Erasmus+.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Rim Gribi. secrétaire général du club UNESCO Alexo Lafayette. J'en profite aujourd'hui de vous parler de notre expérience dans le cadre de EUROMED Jeunesse 4, notre projet Stand Up for EUROMED qui a réuni 30 jeunes de la région euroméditerranéenne. Ces jeunes-là ont eu l'occasion de discuter ensemble, de parler dans le cadre de plusieurs workshops sur la participation active dans leur pays. On a aussi profité pour travailler avec eux dans le cadre de plusieurs workshops artistiques, tout ce qui concerne la scénarisation, le montage vidéo et les courts-métrages, d'où on a pu réaliser 4 courts-métrages sur la réalité de la participation des jeunes dans la région méditerranéenne.
At the beginning, we were very hesitating about how to approach the program in general because it showed us new possibilities which we never met before. For a normal European guy, it's very obvious to meet people from France or from Italy or from England or from anywhere else. While for us, the only possibility we have to meet our neighbors is only through media. And normally it's not the best way to meet our neighbors. And for the first time, we met Lebanese, we met Syrians. Now, this is something big for us.
Et je travaille dans une association, une NGO, dans une association municipale qui s'occupe de problèmes d'addiction et de violence au niveau de la jeunesse. Alors, EUROMED pour nous est une ouverture sur l'Europe. C'est très important pour nous d'avoir des contacts avec des travailleurs sociaux, avec des travailleurs qui travaillent avec les jeunes au niveau européen pour mieux comprendre comment travailler avec nos jeunes. Nos jeunes sont des jeunes occidentaux. Donc les problématiques qu'on peut retrouver en Europe, on les retrouve aussi en Israël.
Our program is called Volunteers Without Borders, and this is a program in order to build up partnerships between 5 different organizations from 4 countries. We invited partner organizations from Italy, from France, and from Germany, together with the Botanical Gardens in Jerusalem and with us, to conceptualize and work together on a multilateral volunteer program that we would like to conceptualize, that will start hopefully already in September, to bring a group of new volunteers that will live together. We have, I think, a lot of ideas, and I hope it will be a success.
The question is to valorize your job, what was done. And especially what I heard until now is a lot of NGOs were touched and were involved. And even despite the situation here, if I remember well, we have one NGO at least from Gaza. Yes. And we turned around the rule to make the accreditation using Skype. Mm-hmm. So everything is possible. This is what I mean. Yeah, that's why I say, just to be sure. But the fact is, this is something very important, which means that we found solution to not to exclude anyone.
Yes. Even here, we try to have,
Yeah, but this has to be explained also in your report. This is a very difficult exercise, huh? But if you don't show in which surrounding that it was possible, despite everything, to do, fantastic. Because this is also to show to some stakeholders who are not here, that you did a job, you did as much as it was possible to do, and sometimes more.
So my name is Jessica De Vliegere. I'm from the Palestinian Circus School. It's a Palestinian organization that exists since 2006. And in the framework of the EUROMED program, we received an EVS person, actually two. The training with international people for the circus school is very important because circus in Palestine is totally new, and so we build up all our knowledge and skills thanks to the international cooperation we have with Europe, and so bringing people with EVS to here helps us a lot.
I think the impact of this program and the objectives of the program have been met, and I hope we created a base of cooperation among Euro-Mediterranean and Palestine areas, and this will continue as further for the youth issues and for the youth problems to come. Thank you.
So the ABS program, it's very powerful and also it's very important for us Palestinians, and inshallah hopefully we will continue this work so we can show the whole world the image of the Palestinian youth who can just live and teach other people how to live, because during our situation we teach life every day.
Shukran, thank you very much.
I think this is one of the very, I don't know if it's few or very unique program in which you don't, as a program, you don't put your own agenda on the way the cooperation would happen. It's like a platform for non-profit entities that have a focus on youth work, to go together in one place and create their own programs based on their realities, but based on their needs.
In 1999, I established Arab Women Media Center to be the umbrella for all the journalists in Jordan and in Arab world. We start with 5 members, but now we have more than 500 journalists in Jordan and more than 600 in Arab world. We like to work with EUROMED. You know why? Because there is something we feel that our strategy belongs to that side, because we work with the young generation and we work with the journalists, if they are young or still in the school.
I think a project like this can only succeed if there is a ministry supporting it. In this case, it was the Ministry of Political and Parliamentary Affairs. They have provided the right commitment to make this program a success. So together, youth organizations, young people, ministry and the EU have worked together in order to make this program a success. Now the program is coming to an end. Why should you end a successful program? So for this reason, we are reflecting in May, June, with a big conference to see how we can go forward from this point.
We had the most motivated people So which means if you are high motivated, you want to learn. You want to know how to manage. You receive much easily the things. And that's why we had such good results. And we have a pool of very good trainers, because this was one of the aims also, not to have only Europeans saying or telling to the South how to make. And the first aim I developed was to have a network of trainers in the South on the same level as the European. Reflect and keep the image now. Which moment was the most positive or the highlight you would like to retain from this experience? Is it okay? It could be specific in your country, it could be, I don't know, whatever, no? But it's something concrete, not no words, no? Say enjoyable, no, I don't want this, it's something very specific. If we consider the number of projects and the number of young people or trainers touched by the programs since 2000, it's amazing. Because imagine that you are from one southern country, South Med country, and you want to develop activities, and suddenly, as in Lebanon, you have some conflict, internal conflict, or occupation by the Syrian soldiers or whatever. No? And this is something which we had some projects were cancelled, last minute cancelled, because the people, they were afraid about security, but things went.